Welcome to the Future of Fun NYC 2025. Hey everyone, and a massive welcome to our ultimate NYC travel guide for 2025. Think of this as your insider's cheat sheet to navigating the city that never sleeps. Today, we're counting down the top 10 must-visit places in New York City. Because let's be real, who doesn't dream of conquering the Big Apple? We're talking iconic landmarks, hidden gems, and everything in between. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, these spots are sure to make your trip unforgettable. So grab your Metro card, put on your walking shoes, and let's dive right in. Central Park. Your green oasis in the city that never sleeps. First up, we're hitting up the beating heart of Manhattan Central Park. This sprawling green oasis isn't just a park, it's an experience. Imagine yourself strolling through the Shakespeare Garden, its fragrant blooms whispering tales of star-crossed lovers. Think open-air art installations that'll make your Instagram pop, live music festivals that'll have you dancing till dawn, and maybe, just maybe, a chance encounter with a certain someone by the Bethesda fountain. But hey, maybe you're more of a lounging on the grass with a good book kind of person. No judgment here. Central Park's got you covered with acres upon acres of prime sunbathing real estate. And if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, rent a rowboat on the lake and channel your inner Holden Caulfield. Who knows? You might even pen the next great American novel while you're at it. Whatever your vibe, Central Park is the ultimate urban escape. Just don't forget to pack a picnic basket. The Met, where art and history collide. Next stop, we're stepping into a world of artistic wonders at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, better known as the Met. This place is basically a giant history book brought to life, with artifacts and masterpieces spanning centuries and continents. Get lost in the Egyptian wing, where ancient hieroglyphics whisper secrets of pharaohs and pyramids. Or wander through the European paintings galleries, where you can practically hear the brushstrokes of Van Gogh and Monet. And hold on to your hats, because rumor has it that 2025 will see a groundbreaking exhibition of contemporary indigenous art. We're talking powerful, thought-provoking pieces that'll stay with you long after you've left the museum. But the Met isn't just about the past, it's also a vibrant hub for modern art and culture. Check out their rotating exhibitions, catch a film screening, or even attend a lecture by a renowned art historian. Trust me, a day at the Met is a day well spent. Just be prepared to be amazed, inspired, and maybe even a little overwhelmed by the sheer volume of artistic brilliance on display. Times Square, where the city never sleeps, literally. Get ready for a sensory overload because we're heading straight into the heart of it all, Times Square. This iconic intersection is like the Energizer Bunny of NYC, buzzing with life 24/7. Picture this. Giant LED screens flashing with a kaleidoscope of colors, street performers showcasing their talents, and a sea of people from all walks of life. It's chaotic, it's exhilarating, and it's an absolute must-see for any first-time visitor. Now let's talk 2025. Rumor has it that Times Square is getting a futuristic makeover, with interactive holographic displays and augmented reality experiences. Imagine catching a virtual concert in the middle of the square, or watching a Broadway show teaser come to life right before your eyes. But even without all the bells and whistles, Times Square is an experience in itself. Grab a slice of New York-style pizza, find a prime spot to people watch, and soak up the electric atmosphere. Just a word of warning. Be prepared for sensory overload. Times Square is not for the faint of heart, but it's an experience you won't soon forget. Chapter 4, Brooklyn Bridge, walk this way for epic views. Okay, lace up those walking shoes because we're about to embark on a journey across one of the most iconic bridges in the world, the Brooklyn Bridge. Trust me, the views alone are worth the trek. As you stroll, or cycle, because why not, across this architectural marvel, you'll be treated to breathtaking panoramas of the Manhattan skyline, the Statue of Liberty standing proudly in the distance, and the East River glistening below. New York City's resilience, ambition, and let's be real, its knack for building things that make your jaw drop. Plus, word on the street is that they're installing these cool interactive light installations along the bridge in 2025. Imagine walking through a tunnel of shimmering lights, with the city skyline twinkling in the background. Romantic, right? So grab your camera, your walking buddy, or your own thoughts, introspection is cool too, and get ready to experience the magic of the Brooklyn Bridge. Chapter 5, Statue of Liberty, Meet Lady Liberty up close and personal. Get ready to sail across the harbor because we're about to meet the ultimate symbol of freedom and democracy, the Statue of Liberty. She stood tall through it all, welcoming generations of immigrants and dreamers to the shores of America. And in 2025, the experience is about to get even more immersive. Rumor has it they're launching a brand new virtual reality tour that'll transport you back in time to Ellis Island, where you can witness firsthand the hopes and dreams of those who came before us. But even without the VR bells and whistles, visiting Lady Liberty is an experience you won't soon forget. Take the ferry over to Liberty Island, climb to the Crown, if you dare, and soak up the panoramic views of the city skyline. And hey, while you're there, why not pay a visit to the Ellis Island National Museum of Immigration? It's a powerful reminder of the diverse tapestry of cultures that make up this incredible country. Just be prepared for crowds, especially during peak season. But trust me, the chance to stand in the shadow of this iconic landmark is worth braving the masses. Chapter 6. Empire State Building. King Kong ain't got nothing on this view. Fasten your seatbelts because we're going up, up, up to the top of the world. Or at least it feels like it, at the Empire State Building. This Art Deco masterpiece has been a symbol of New York City's ambition and grandeur for decades. Now let's talk about the view. Brace yourself for panoramic vistas that'll make your jaw drop. From the bustling streets below to the sprawling Central Park in the distance, you can see it all from up here. And if you're lucky enough to catch a sunset, well, let's just say it's the kind of view that'll stay with you long after you've left the city. But the Empire State Building isn't just about the view. They've got interactive exhibits, historical displays, and even a champagne bar for those who like to celebrate their sky-high adventures in style. And hold on to your hats, because word on the street is that they're launching a brand new immersive experience in 2025. Imagine soaring through the city's skyline on a virtual reality flight simulator, or stepping back in time to witness the building's construction firsthand. So grab your camera, your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience New York City from a whole new perspective. Get ready for a night of dazzling performances and show-stopping numbers because we're heading to the theatrical heart of New York City Broadway. From classic musicals like Phantom of the Opera and Chicago to cutting-edge plays that'll challenge your perceptions, Broadway has something for everyone. It's a world where dreams are made and sometimes broken, and where the talent on stage will leave you absolutely breathless. And in 2025, the Great White Way is set to shine even brighter. Rumor has it there are a slew of exciting new productions in the works, with Tony Award-winning directors and A-list actors already attached. Imagine being one of the first to see the next Hamilton or Dear Evan Hansen. But even if you don't snag tickets to a blockbuster show, there are plenty of ways to experience the magic of Broadway. Check out an off-Broadway production, catch a matinee performance, or simply soak up the electric atmosphere of Times Square, where the bright lights and buzzing energy are a show in themselves. Chapter 8. The High Line, where urban grit meets green serenity. Get ready to experience New York City from a whole new perspective because we're taking to the skies, well, sort of, on the High Line. This elevated park, built on a historic freight rail line, is a testament to the city's ability to transform the old into something new and beautiful. Imagine strolling along a lush green pathway, surrounded by wildflowers and art installations, with the city streets buzzing below. It's like stepping into a secret garden in the sky, a tranquil escape from the urban jungle. And in 2025, the High Line has even more in store. Word on the street is they're adding new sections to the park, extending it further into the meatpacking district and offering even more breathtaking views of the city. But even if you're not a plant enthusiast or an art aficionado, the High Line is worth a visit. It's a great place to people watch, grab a coffee and a pastry from one of the many vendors, or simply enjoy a leisurely stroll with a loved one. Just be prepared for crowds, especially during peak season. But trust me, the unique atmosphere and stunning views are well worth braving the masses. Chapter 9. One World Observatory. Touch the sky, almost. Hold on to your hats because we're ascending to dizzying heights at One World Observatory, perched atop the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. Get ready for an experience that's both awe-inspiring and slightly terrifying, in the best way possible, of course. As you zoom up to the 102nd floor in a high-speed elevator, you'll be treated to a time-lapse video that takes you through the history of New York City's skyline, And once you reach the top, well, let's just say the views are nothing short of breathtaking. From the sprawling expanse of Central Park to the iconic Empire State Building standing proudly in the distance, you can see it all from up here. And if you're feeling brave, you can even step onto the Sky Portal, a glass platform that lets you look straight down at the city streets below. But One World Observatory isn't just about the views. They've got interactive exhibits, virtual reality experiences, and even a restaurant and bar where you can enjoy a meal or a drink with a side of unforgettable panoramas. So, if you're looking for a truly unforgettable New York City experience, look no further than One World Observatory. Just be prepared for crowds, especially during peak season, but trust me, the views are worth the wait. Chapter 10. Rockefeller Center. From ice skating to rooftop gardens, this place has it all. Get ready for a whirlwind tour of one of New York City's most iconic landmarks, Rockefeller Center. This sprawling complex has it all, from world-class shopping and dining to breathtaking views and seasonal attractions. During the winter months, lace up your skates and glide across the ice at the famous Rockefeller Center ice rink, with the towering Christmas tree twinkling above. Or, if you're visiting during the warmer months, head up to the top of the Rock observation deck for panoramic views that rival those from the Empire State Building. But Rockefeller Center isn't just about the tourist attractions. It's also home to NBC Studios, Radio City Music Hall, and a plethora of shops, restaurants, and art installations. You could easily spend an entire day here and still not see everything. And in 2025, Rockefeller Center is getting even more exciting. Rumor has it they're opening a brand new rooftop garden and bar, offering stunning views of the city's skyline and a unique perspective on this iconic landmark. So whether you're looking for a romantic ice skating date, a shopping spree, or simply a taste of New York City history and culture, be sure to add Rockefeller Center to your itinerary. Thanks for joining us on this tour of New York City's must-visit places for 2025. We've covered everything from iconic landmarks to hidden gems, and hopefully we've inspired you to book your own adventure to the city that never sleeps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel guides and tips. We've got a whole world of adventures waiting to be explored, and we can't wait to share them with you. See you in the next video.